Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Gurudev, Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Hari Bol, Anita Goda, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Jai.
Jai Nikarya, Pravista Vishnu Patana, Acharya Sutara Shishima, Brahma Sabhati,
Prabhupada की जय, गोविंद की जय, ठाकुर की जय, सदानंद श्री अद्वैत की जय, राम की जय, की जय, की जय, जय, की जय, हरि हरि हरि, हरे कृष्ण, हरे हरे, गुरु गोविंद प्रभुपाद की जय।
Narayana Namaskrityam Naram Cheva Narottama
Devim Saraswati Vyasa
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Tato Jaya Mudiraye
Tato Janam Buddhitre
Nastapres Bhadreshu
Nastaprayesu Bhadresu
Nityam Bhavata Sevaya
Nityam Bhagavat Sevaya
Bhavato Tamasloki
Bhagavat Uttama Sloke
Bhakti Bhavati Nastiki
Bhavat Bhakti Bhavati
Om
Nastuke
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Agyanat Nirvandasya
Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmitene Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah Sri Chaitanya Manovishtam Stapitam Nena Bhutale Swayam Rupam Kadamayam Dadati Sapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuka Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Sri Rupam Sagarajana Sagana Raghunatha Vitam Tam Sajivanam Sadvaitam Sarvadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chevatam Devam Sri Radha Krishna Pada Sagana Lalita Sri Visakam Cha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kant Sri Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchan Gaurangi Sri Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishvanaste Devi Pranamani Hare Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhasya Kripa Sindhuve Vacha Patitanam Pavanebho Vaishnavevo Namo Namah Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sri Vaswadi Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Srimad Bhagavad Gita
Ki
Jai
Jai Gita Upanishad Ki Jai
Prabhupada
Ki Jai.
We continue from where?
Text 10.
Text 10 number just
710.
Knowledge of the Absolute. Bijamam
Sarvabhutanam Vidhi Partha Sanatanam Buddhi Buddhitam Mam Tamasmi Tejas Tejas Susviramam.
Translation. O son of Partha,
know
know
that
that I am the original seed of all existences, the intelligence of the intelligent, and the prowess of all powerful men. Purport.
purport बस ऊपर बात कीजिए.
Yeah.
Bija means seed. Krishna is the seed of everything. There, there are various living entities, movable and inert. Birds, beasts, man, and many other living creatures are moving living entities. Trees and plants, however, they are inert. They cannot move, but they only stand. Every entity is contained with the scope of 84 lakhs 8,400,000 species of life. Some of them are moving and some of them are inert. In all cases, however, the seeds of life is Krishna. As stated in Vedic literature, Brahmana or the Supreme Absolute Truth is that form which everything intimating. Krishna is Para Brahma and the Supreme Spirit. Brahmana is impersonal and Para Brahma is personal. Impersonal Brahma is situated in the personal aspect that is stated in Bhagavad Gita. Therefore, originally Krishna is the source of everything. He is the root. As the root of the tree maintains the whole tree, the Krishna being the original root of all things maintain everything in this material manifestation. This is also confirmed in Vedic literature, Katha Upanishad 2.2.13. Nityo Nityam Chetanas Chetanam
Chetanam Eka Bhavanam Yovidati Kamam.
He is the prime eternal among all eternals. He is the supreme living entity of all living entities, and He alone is maintaining all life. One cannot do anything without intelligence, and Krishna also said that He is the root of all the intelligence. Unless a person is intelligent, he cannot understand the supreme personality of Godhead, Krishna.
Yes. Two things are involved here. Krishna is revealing that he is the supreme, he is everything, he is the seed-giving father. Without him, nothing can exist. Then the second thing that is important is intelligence. If somebody is intelligent enough, he will understand this message and he will live by that. If somebody is not intelligent, that means whatever is being said, it's just a waste of time. So intelligence is required. That's why the process we are taking is called yoga of intelligence, Buddhi yoga. Yoga of intelligence. It is by intelligence that we have come to this platform. And it is by intelligence that we will make it. And also Krishna confirms in Bhagavad Gita 18:70 that those who studied the sacred conversation of Krishna and Arjuna, they worship Krishna by their intelligence. It is by intelligence that we will be able to study the scripture, and as we are studying it, automatically we are worshiping Krishna. So intelligence is very, very important, and one has to understand it in that mood to proceed to the next level of devotional practice. 11.
Balam balva chaham kama raga vivejitam dharma viruddho bhutesu kamosmi bharatmasava.
I am the strength of the strong, the God of passion and desire. I am sex life, which is not contrary to religious principles, O Lord of the Bharat Arjun. 12.
Chaiva satvika bhava rajasasamastasaye matavevati tamvedi natvayante shuti. Know that all the state of being, be they of goodness, passion, or ignorance, are manifested by my energy. I am, in one sense, everything. but I am independent. I am not under the modes of material nature, for they, on the contrary, are within me.
Then verse 4 is Trebe Gonamaye Bel Bave Ebi Larva Nidam Jagat
Mohitam
Mohitam
nabhijanati
Nasibananti
mam
Mam Evayam
aparam
Param
avayam.
Bhavyam.
Deluded by three modes, goodness, passion, and ignorance, the whole world does not know me, who am above the modes and inexhaustible.
14. Daive Sagunamaye Mama
Mama
Maya
Maya Durataya
Durataya
Mam Eva
Mamevaye
Eva Prapadane
Prapadante
Mayam
Mayam
Idam
Edam
Tarantite.
Tarantite.
This divine energy of mind, consisting of three modes of material nature, is difficult to
Difficult to overcome.
overcome, but those who have surrendered unto me can easily cross beyond it.
Yes. This particular verse is also very important. Krishna is saying that his divine energy is very difficult to overcome. He is the creator. He knows how he has created this world. And he's telling us clearly, as the designer of this world, that this my design is very difficult to, but it is possible to overcome if somebody surrenders to me. If somebody gives up his sense of proprietorship and surrender, then I'll reveal the process to overcome it. And that is why Krishna said, bring all your problems, I will carry it. Your own problem is heavy, bring it, surrender it unto me, and then you cross over the material nations. So we are encouraged and we should take it very seriously. Then purport of Prabhupada says there that the Supreme Personality of Godhead has innumerable energies, and all these energies are divine, although the living entities are parts of his energies and are therefore divine due to contact with material energy. The original superior power is covered. Thus, being covered by material energy, one cannot possibly overcome its influence. As previously stated, both the material and the spiritual natures are emanations from the Supreme Personality of Godhead, are eternal. The living entity belongs to the eternal superior nature of the Lord, but due to contamination by the inferior nature of matter, their illusion is also eternal. The conditioned soul is therefore called Nitya Bada, or eternally conditioned. No one can trace out the history of his becoming conditioned at a certain date in material history. Consequently, his release from the clutches of material nature is very difficult. So, Krishna is telling us that he has given us the level who we are actually. We are eternal Nitya Bada. We have two types of siddhas, Nitya Bada and Nitya Siddha. Eternally conditioned, that is way. Then eternally liberated, that's the higher personalities. They are eternally, continuously, forever being liberated. They are not suffering the threefold miseries we are suffering. Then we are the people who are eternally conditioned. Nitya Bada, we are conditioned to be taking birth times without number out of 8,400,000 species of life, which is almost eternal when you consider the calculation in 8.4 million species. And species, not just human form, species, different form, aquatic form, many, bird form, many, so many species. And one will take birth of all this before coming to a human body. And if one somehow or the other did not make it eventually, and it becomes an unsuccessful yogi. Some may not even have tried yoga practice. They will fall back, continue moving around. So Krishna is advising that in order to step out of this dangerous cycle, that we ought to surrender unto him. Surrender is very important. Without surrender, there is no victory. One has to surrender. That's the beginning point of understanding who we are and applying this knowledge as eternal liberated, eternal conditioned souls. So when we get to this level, then we get to so many powerful positions. Okay, so 15. The 15 is another level of information. Text number 15. Madhusruti Namu Da Prabhayante Naradama Maya Parita Jana Asuram Bhavana Sritaha.
Those miscreants who
are
are
grossly
grossly
foolish, who are lowest among mankind, whose knowledge is stolen by illusion, and who partake of the atheistic nature of demons, do not surrender unto me. Okay. Krishna is telling us two things: that there are people who don't surrender to Krishna, and there are two people also who surrender to Krishna. Just like there are Nitya Pada, Nitya Siddha, there are also two classes of human beings on earth. One is good, one is bad. The good ones are the demigods, the devotees, the good ones. Then the bad ones are the demons, the non-devotees, no matter the cloth, no matter the nature. If you are not a devotee, Prabhupada said you're a demon. And then demons have to know who is a demon. One, basically he cannot surrender to Krishna. He does not want to surrender to Krishna. Maya Parita Gya. The knowledge of that person has been taken away by
very big.
the purport.
Yes, very big.
Very big purport, but we are summarizing it. If you read the purport, but yes, we are really Prabhupada finished the business here. The purport. Say Maya Nama Nomuda Prabhadyante Nara Adama Maya Pahareta Gyana Asurambhavana Asrita. And among these two classes, Prabhupada also said there are the other class of people who are not really devotees, but there are two classes again. Those who are not surrendering to Krishna, but they are not inimical. They are on the neutral level, sort of. They are not overly against Krishna, but they don't know how to surrender. But there are people that they could be classified as those in the mode of ignorance. They are not inimical. They are Hare Krishna. You see, they are going on the street. Somebody will say Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Namaste. He doesn't know. It's just like your appearance. He greets. Sometimes he gives donation. Sometimes he takes book. Hare Krishna. But some people, when he sees you, demons, pure. No matter what to do, even if you see him, you run, because it's very demonic. The level of the sinfulness on the person is heavy. Okay, when you extend it to the other class of people, like those in the mode of goodness, one of the characters and the symptoms of those operating in the mode of goodness, they are not necessarily devotees. Like they are scholars, heavy professors. They are in the mood of goodness, because it is the mood of goodness that makes somebody to become a gyani, inquisitive, and that inquisitiveness has made the person to learn, acquire knowledge. Okay, and that knowledge he has acquired, it makes him feel superior, because he feels, he knows something that ordinary people don't know, and he doesn't mingle up with us ordinary people on the street, because he knows a lot of things. You approach him, you consult him, the scholars, the pundits, like in the Vedic era or in culture, some are pundits. That's how we have professors. Okay, they feel very puffed up. So they are in the mode of goodness, but their mode of goodness, they have not really surrendered. And that's what Prabhupada is describing, that Maya Parita Gyan. Gyan is their knowledge. It's been taken away paharita by illusory energy of the Lord, because he's believing that he knows. In fact, some of them will even say he's Krishna, is God. Just like scientists, scholars, we know them, we meet friends in the universities, we meet them. You don't even talk of God because they are empiricists. Practical knowledge. What you can it be experimented? Is it possible? Is it practical? Can I touch it? So if I cannot touch it, the research you are doing, if you cannot prove it that it is existing and it can solve material problem, forget this research. It's not an intellectual business. And you put, empiricist philosophers there. They are great. Nobody talks about, Krishna. Nobody talks about theocracy. The theocracy means the knowledge given by God and the activity that is tailored by God, motivated by God. Nobody. The demons. That's why they are called demons. They only want materialism, humanism, materialism. If it's not that, so Krishna is saying that these are guys who can never surrender to him. Their knowledge is too high. That's whatever I say. That's why majority of the world population, millionaires, the people who are controlling billions of Lakshmi money, they are all theists. You don't have need for God. Because God doesn't give money the way they think. It is not that you are a devotee that God will give you money. No. Devotional practice does not translate to money. Devotional practice is transcendental. So a lot of people who come to devotional practice environment and are looking for money, they are confused, that bewildered, because that's the wrong place to look for money. It's money. It's not money. We have gone beyond that money level. We've practiced money. We've touched money in the previous life, and we've seen and we got tired of money. Then we have come to this level that there's transcendence. So, but people who have not seen money in their previous life, when they come, they think Hare Krishna gives money. Krishna, why can't he give money? Of course, all these things we have. Is it not money? This is money. This is money. This is money. Without money, you can't get this. But that is not the kind of money we are talking about. So the materialists, purely they are talking about money. Demons. Maya Parita Gyan. Prabhupada says so many things here that Namadishutana Muda. All the knowledge. Sometimes they say, okay, Hare Krishna, we chanting Hare Krishna is very easy. It's very easy to chant and be happy. Yeah. Why not join us? Why not the whole world joining us? Why are they going to do the difficult thing? Then you say it is easy, fine. It's easy. Everybody who is looking for easy way to success. The whole world should come and chant Hare Krishna. That translates to the fact that it's not easy. That place is not easy. The chant Hare Krishna, wake up, it's not easy. If you tell me, oh yeah, come on, let's do it. So your own, you think is hard, but it's nothing. It's just nothing, because what is there? We cross that level, and now whether you make it become the richest man, you see fall down, and most often an abominable condition. Most of the controllers of wealth, material wealth, now are not even coming back as human beings. Most 99% are not coming back as human beings because of the consciousness they have built in. At best, they will come back maybe as one of the higher animals. At best, or they may come back as one of the higher plants, trees, but they don't count. It's only 1 out of a billion that have the advanced wealth and that will be able to become devotees to merits coming back as human beings. And ultimately, most will not even go back home in this body as wonderful people who are controllers. Because the influence you are exerting at the point of death, when you remember the kind of your environment, your palatial environment, that it will make the fellow come back. Sometimes you may even come back as lizard in your house, the house you have struggled to build. Come back as lizard or cockroach or fly or any kind of insect, because you are so attached to that house. You will come and become war gecko. So these are things that attachment anya be last jump to without attachment, without desire. And desirelessness means Krishna consciousness. Because we are full of desiring beautiful things for Krishna, beautiful things for devotees. That one is not desire. So Krishna is telling us in continuation with 16. Chaturvidya bhajante mam yana nasakriti nojana ato jnanaso argati yana chabharata sabha. So Krishna is telling us that there are 4 classes of men. They try to approach. Oh, blessed among Bharat. 4 classes.
Four kind of pious men
Yes.
began to render devotional service unto me. The distressed, the desirer of wealth, the inquisitive, and he who is in searching for knowledge of the absolute.
Yeah. 15 is telling us about the demons. Those who have knowledge have been taken away by illusion. Then 16 is now telling us that there are people that are not necessarily demons. Okay, they have problems. They approach God. They look for Krishna. They are not saying there are no Krishna. They have success. They look for Krishna. Okay, so out of these 4 classes, saying that these people, pious men, are 4 classes, like in a devotional environment. You know, everybody coming to Hare Krishna movement, one way or the other, is coming out of one particular problem or the other. There are 4. We will divide all the devotees into 4. You will fit into each of the categories. First is what?
The
Distress.
The who is in problem.
Yes. You have problem, material problem. So you come to Krishna because you are pious. You are not going to kill somebody or to say there is no God because you have problem. You are not shifting your problem to God or blaming Krishna. Why did you give me problem? You say, oh, Krishna solve my problem. It's a pious man. Then the next one is who? Desire of wealth. He's not necessarily doesn't have. He's not distressed, but he wants wealth. He wants to enjoy. And you have good things of life. So get money, get cars, get skyscraper building, fly himself in London, UK, Paris, England, Chicago, take his dinner in London, the following morning breakfast in Japan, afternoon lunch is in UK, he's traveling the whole world. Yeah, no problem. Zara, once the money comes, you see him is flying all over the world. He will not remember to chant his Hare Krishna. He will not remember God. He will not remember that their Lordship is there. He will not remember to offer Gilam, to offer prasad. Because all his servants are already bringing prasad. In fact, he turns himself to become Krishna. You serve me because I'm God now. That's why it's not wonderful. So it's good to remain in that level that you are not too rich, you are not too poor. Okay, there's no need to be rich because richness, material, is evil. Now another class of people, the inquisitive, among the 4 classes, the inquisitive, want to know, what's this? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. No, it's wants to inquire, it's just inquisitive. I want to touch just like a child, all right? Then the last group, those who are searching for
Knowledge of Krishna.
Yes, they are searching for knowledge. Actually, they are gyanis. Not searching for knowledge, reading the scripture, the panditas. They are the gyanis. They read the scripture, they do everything. They are looking for God, they are looking for Krishna. Who is Krishna? I want to know. Who is the creator? That's those philosophers, that started this, philosophizing, thinking of God. They are searching for knowledge. Okay, they pass the level of all these distressed they already have many. They want to have higher knowledge. Okay, so, but Krishna says that such great souls, among them, those who are searching for knowledge, they can stay. The first group, once they get their distress condition is over, you won't see him. The second group, once they have money, he prays for Krishna, please give me, I want 1 billion naira now. But contract comes, don't build. You start thinking of how to build the road. You forget Krishna. Go and ask him, Prabhu, I'm not seeing you in the temple. Oh, my work, my business. I have to go there, I have to supervise, I have projects. He has forgotten Krishna. It's a fact. He would not remember when he was very humble. In Trinidad, peace in nature, he will not remember he used to chant this because money has come. He has changed his friendship and he's gliding down to another level. Okay, that level of don't you see my friends? I'm surrounded by aristocratic friends and I'm so educated now. I have wealth, I have companies. My company is in Paris, my company is in Russia, my company is in which other country? Other countries. So I don't have time to come to temple. Coming to temple, I don't have time. Prabhu, Krishna will understand now. Then the other group, inquisitive, can stay a little bit. The souls who are searching for knowledge can stay a little bit because they want to know. They want to find. From there, they can easily become devotees. Yeah, because they have seen the knowledge. Of course, Krishna says you have to be knowledgeable before you now renounce. So if you don't have knowledge, there's no way to renounce. When you have knowledge that, okay, I used to pursue money. Money is nothing because I have got money. I'm okay and I'm not a beggar. So you will not be feeling sorry that see inferior that when he sees big men, controlling millions. You not feel or seeing educated people who are like, he has got education, knowledgeable, has got money, has got cars in his house, has got good building, good house. So what's making him not to chant education? He will continue to chant. But if he has not got that, he will continue to look for more. And by the grace of Krishna, because even if you don't have Krishna's grace, you may not remember that you need to step down. You continue to have and more until the Yamaraj will come out. So it's by Guru and Krishna's mercy that he will open our Madhyana Timilanda Sajana Salaka, Chaksho Umretamina, Tashma Shri Gurave, Namaha. He will open our mind, our eye with the touch of knowledge. Otherwise, you will not even remember that there is something higher than make acquisition of wealth. That's the problem of humanity. And when you acquire one thing, you want to acquire another one. So let's go to 18. Is it 17? Okay. Tesham jnani nitya yukta eka bhakti vishishyate priyo jnani notartam aham sacha mama priyaha.
Of these, one who is in full knowledge and who is always engaged in pure devotional service is the best. For I am very dear to him and he is very dear to me.
Yes, Krishna is telling us, we have already talked about it, that those devotees are dear to Krishna. Because we have surpassed all these group of people who are coming to Krishna. He has finished and then he goes into another level of transcendence. So Krishna knows, this is my devotee. I cannot relate with him. We now fashion the kind of rasa between him and Krishna, and that's already in a better footing. So Krishna is telling us again in 18. Udara sarva evaite. 18. Udara sarva evaite. Jnane tvatan vayamatan. Astita sahi yutatma mame vanutagatim.
All these devotees are undoubtedly magnanimous souls, but he He who is situated in knowledge of me, I consider to be just like my own self. Being engaged in my transcendental service, he is sure to attain me, the highest and the most perfect goal.
Yes. So Krishna is telling all these souls that come to me, they are magnanimous. Some are Atma Sudulabha. But I consider those who are my devotees very special to me. But that's why Krishna says everybody is searching for Krishna. Everybody is worshiping me in different ways. So they are looking for Krishna. Krishna is all attractive. Everyone needs Krishna. And everyone is making frantic effort to connect to God. Okay? But the thing is that the different media or media for expression, different approach, like different faces of human beings are there. Krishna allowed it. Okay, because he's the seed giving father, he's creator as the maintainer of everybody, and he allows everybody to approach him based on his own time, place, and circumstance, his level of consciousness. So everybody will be searching for him until finally, when one matures mentally, when one has correct intelligence, he will now become a surrendered soul. And that is that stage Krishna says, Sir, may prayer. That person is dear to me, and I am dear to the person because we are one. 19. Bhaunam Malante Janam Vama Praparyate Vasudeva Sarvameti Samahatma Sudurlabha.
After any
birth
and death, he who is actually in knowledge surrenders unto me, knowing me to be the cause of all the cause, and all of these such a great soul
is very rare. Samahatma Sudulabha. Such great souls are very rare. Yeah, that's why
very rare.
When you see devotee, worship with devotee. Honor devotees by your intelligence, worship in your mind. Because Samahatma Sudulabha, it's not easy to see a devotee. It's not easy to become one. If it's easy, the whole world will join. So that's the greatest appreciation you give to Krishna. You render to Krishna by respecting pure devotees, by honoring pure devotees, and worshiping pure devotees. They are as good as Krishna. Krishna says that those who are worshiping me, those who are my devotees, are like myself, and I am like them. So if one sees a devotee in that condition, that's another level of transcendental realization, which is also not easy to come by. Because a lot of people will see devotees, they start minimizing devotees. No matter what, no matter how, the greatest thing one have to offer to Krishna is appreciation of his pure devotees. And Maharaj will always tell us that devotee means pure devotees. There's nothing like fake devotee. Devotee is devotee, pure devotee. That's what Prabhupada is pushing the whole world to become pure devotee. And that's what Lord Shtama Prabhupada is also advocating. He said, Jare Jare Tare Kaho Krishna. When one has to, everywhere you come, tell them about Krishna, become a devotee. When you tell, because you're already convinced, you have faith. Ashwaradana Purusha, Dhamma Sasa Parantapa. A proper money for coffee, you come down. But Dhamma, having that faith, as Shradadana, having that faith is very important, very strong. That faith is what will make one to start appreciating devotees. Because they are Krishna, and Krishna is there, and they are dear to Krishna. So when that knowledge, this is knowledge that will make somebody understand this. If one is not trained by the spiritual master, you cannot have that knowledge. How will you have knowledge of what you are not trained to be? It's not possible. It's not possible. So you need to listen, touch, renew. Krishna is telling Arjuna in chapter 2, text 2 of this verse, touch, renew, listen attentively. Let me tell you what you will hear and you never want to hear anything. There is nothing for you to know again in this way. I will tell you everything that is necessary for you. Okay, both nominal and the phenomenal world. Everything about my creation, I will hand the whole knowledge to you. And that's why I said, out of many thousands among men, hardly one will endeavor for perfection. And of all those who are perfected, hardly one know me in truth. Okay, so Krishna is giving Arjuna this knowledge of the absolute. He is absolute. He's telling about his knowledge leading to him. And when one gets the knowledge, one, you no longer submit to Maya. Maya will still aware the knowledge you already have. You will not subscribe to Maya. Maya Parita Gyan. You cannot have influence upon the person who is the knowledge, pure knowledge. Pure knowledge is knowing who Krishna is in Bhagavad Gita 15:1. It says that all this knowledge, that the knowledge of the absolute. The knowledge of the absolute means knowledge of the Vedas, Vedanta Sutra, Upanishad, and whatever, is how to surrender to me, how to know me. And if you have known Krishna, you are the topmost. If one sees a person who knows Krishna, should bow down and worship the person, because that is a pure, perfect, and a pure devotee of Lord Krishna. So it says again, finally in this 19, it says that Bahunam Dhamma Ante, that after many births, he who is actually in knowledge surrenders unto me, knowing me to be the cause of all causes and all that is. Such grace is very rare. It's not like why one asks, what's true? You become a pure devotee. No, after many births and deaths, you have to come, die, go, take another birth, do some, devotional life, devotional practice. After that, you drop, because it's not once, you cannot attain it. You have a process, a gradual process. Where you stop, you come back again to continue. But don't come back as a whimsical person. Come back with the dogged determination. Come back like that sparrow, a little sparrow that want to drown the whole ocean. That's the courage Prabhupada is telling us. So when you have that faith, when you are coming back, you now start again. And as many times as possible.
There's a story, Prabhu.
Yes.
In this story now, there was a saint, okay, and he saw that there is one hunter. He used to come in the jungle and catch the parrot, okay. So he called all the parrots and he told all the parrots that the hunter will come, they'll feed something to you, all of you, and you don't eat that, okay, and remember this. So what happened? All the parrots are discussing among and repeating this, that hunter will come, spread the seeds, and we don't have to eat. Next day what happened? The hunter came, they spread the seeds and put the net and went away. These all all parrots went back to eat, and they are again speaking to each other. Hunter will come, they feed seeds, and they should not eat. They are repeating,
and
they are not. So the only thing is, what we do, we have to put our intelligence and faith both. So here the story says that the saint tried to pass the intelligence to them, but what they have done, they are repeating, but they have not put their brain.
So what happened now? When they are eating, when they are repeating and eating, what happened to them?
So I mean, finally they are caught because they are not use their intelligence, they are not believe.
Yeah, the hunter will come and
here also this story is for us, Prabhu.
Yes.
Because we read every day
It's
that Maya will come, we need to surrender to Krishna. We read also. But what we do? Again surrender.
It's true.
Surrender to Maya.
It's true. It's a fact.
So the fact is that Maya will come, they feed like this, you should not eat. But what we do, Prabhu?
We still feed.
So this story actually, he told it's for us.
It's a fact. It's a fact. So Maya has energy. Maya's Krishna says Maya will capture you when you start looking for money to enjoy your senses. When Maya will capture you when you don't chant your rounds. Maya will capture you. You are not chanting your rounds. I don't know today. I don't know how I would have chanted my round. So we have been teaching other people like the past. So Say, "Fine, you don't take pressure, man, I will capture you. Then when I go outside, I buy book and then take. So what am I doing? It's just the intelligence is not there. We are so fallen in this age. Okay. So we go to 20. 20.
Okay.
Ka
Those, okay.
Kama
Karmane,
Rita Jana Prabayante Nya
Devastha,
Devata Tam Tam
Tantam,
Nityam Mama
Asthaya,
Sraya
Prakritya
Prateya
Nitya
Nitaya
Sevaya.
Seva.
Those whose intelligence had been stolen by material desires surrender unto the demigods and follow the particular rules and regulations of percepts according to their own nature.
Yes, exactly. This is why the Mayavadis or the demons that Maya has taken away their illusion. That's why they now surrender to demigods. Demigods in charge of creation of different things. That's why somebody will say, I am an atheist, or he's worshiping a particular thing. He's worshiping knowledge. And what that knowledge means, Saraswati. Indirectly, he may not, you say, I don't believe in God, but he believes in his knowledge, his book, his scholarship. That's worshiping. And he believes in his wife. My wife, my children, I give them anything they want. I like them. I know. That's worship. He believes in his country. That's worship. Okay? So that's why he said their intelligence have been stolen by desire and they cannot surrender to me. They will now surrender to demigods. And there's no neutrality in life. Either you are hot or you are cold. Either you are good or you are bad. Either you have surrendered to Krishna or you have not surrendered. You become a demon. It's clear. And becoming a demon means you will still serve. Because when Maya capture you, he will make you a servant. Super servant. In fact, you will serve very nicely. Look at people who don't believe in God, but they carry their dog. They carry their dog, they serve
Their dog.
They are serving their dog, cooking for his dog. Instead of cooking for Krishna, you are cooking for your dog. Hey, you dress your dog, you keep your dog in your chair. You sleep with your dog instead of sleeping with Krishna. You see, that is abomination. But they don't feel that is abomination. Okay? So it's very, 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 very interesting. To serve Lord Krishna is the easiest way because of knowledge. But those who don't have knowledge, will feel that it is the hardest thing, and it is hard to them. Just like death, death. Krishna comes in form of death. But death, Krishna said, "I am death. I take away everything." You said in 11:32, "I am death." That person, if I take away everything to the non-devotees, to the demons, they will realize Krishna in form of death.
Prabhu, the way Krishna has explained here everything, that I am the one, I am doing this, I don't think any God, any religion has such a clear mandate given to them.
No in the whole
Because
world.
in other religious books, it was said that I am the son of God, or he is the son of
Messenger of God.
messenger of God. But nobody ever claimed that I am
God direct.
yeah, I am the death, I am the cause of all cause. So this is something, people need to understand. But the problem is that they don't read this.
It's very amazing. Amazing. We know that there's no scripture in the whole world. The preceptor, the person who started that scripture, who started that or Samprada or whatever. I have not seen who say I am God. Like he said, I've not heard in any known scripture saying he's only saying he's messenger of God, he's an incarnation of God. But this is the only book in the
Even
whole
in Hinduism, all Vedas, different books. Okay, only Krishna has claimed,
we stand out
and he
as-
only can claim actually.
Yes, he stands out and claims that
Yes.
he is Krishna, he is supreme. Then he has said it, and this is one of the Gita Upanishad, the cream of the Upanishad, the summary, the gist.
And Bhagavatam and everything has accepted that also.
Yes. So it's very, very clear. Very clear. Krishna stood out and said it because he knows. And there's no other
See,
one.
Prabhu, the wonderful how Krishna is merciful. See, this Bhagavad Gita is available for all of us. We know who is God. And see, when their Bhagavad Gita was not there before, I mean, other religion, it's not available. They are still confused. For us who is having this power, how merciful Krishna is, that we know what exactly where to go, what to do.
It's amazing.
Means we have almost reached to the climax. The only things we need to take this and eat.
It's amazing, yes.
But
It's
that
amazing.
also.
But I'm so unfortunate that I have no attraction. That's what Krishna says. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, these things are available. Why are we not taking it? Why?
Because still you're correct on you. There is no love.
Why are we not taking it? Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu looked at this condition. He said this thing in his mind, but somehow, because he was thinking like us, you know, say, but why the holy name? Oh my Lord, your holy name alone can render all benediction to all living beings. Thus, you have hundreds and millions of names like Krishna and Govinda. In these transcendental names or vessel or transcendental energy, there are not half and fast rule for chanting these names. But, oh my Lord, out of kindness, you enable us to easily approach you by your holy name. But I am so unfortunate I have no attraction to them.
You know, Prabhu, the best thing is that the one form which you like most, okay, try. See, every form we cannot see. Our body is all about our eyes, what we see, what we believe. So, for example, Radha Shyam Sundar, for us it's looking very beautiful.
Yes.
For me, so if we can start thinking Radha Shyam Sundar only, see everything Radha Shyam Sundar, then that love may develop.
Yes, you're right.
Because that figure, my eyes are very attractive.
It appeals.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Maharaj
this is-
is also the Gurudev would say, Samasunda, when you see Samasunda, he's at home of all the forms of Krishna. You see, he mentioned it that day you showed him the calendar. That
no, the calendar is not with me. Whatever I have good, I have given. I have not taken any.
okay, but he said it, you know, when you presented it, because Shamasunda is there, it's in color. Say that yes, of all the deeds, of all the forms, Shamasunda is the
I mean, attracted to me also.
yes.
Attracted to me also.
Yeah. So, and that's the real Krishna is originally, that's his Krishna's pure and unadulterated, you know. So it's just the highest level. So now we summarize
Yeah,
this. I think
27.
yes, we will.
And I think till 20. What? 26,
No, it's
27.
21.
Okay. Till 20, 30 is there, right?
21.
No, so we completed 20 or it's 21. So it's
Because it's already time.
fine, Prabhu. Then we'll continue from tomorrow.
Tomorrow we'll round up.
Complete.
Yes.
But Prabhu, tomorrow I will not be available.
Oh, okay.
So what I suggest, let me check Sunday, because probably if everything's by Krishna mercy, everything's over by tomorrow.
Tomorrow is
I'm
Friday.
praying Krishna that everything is over by tomorrow, because it's 1 minute, Prabhu. 1 minute. Today is Thursday, na?
Yes.
Tomorrow is Friday.
Yes.
Friday, it is on Saturday. Sorry, Prabhu. Tomorrow you can come. Sorry, I'm
Okay, tomorrow we'll round up this particular chapter.
tomorrow from Saturday. Today Thursday, na? Friday we can complete it.
Tomorrow
I
we'll
have
complete.
on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday 3 days to.
Okay, and even we'll have we'll enter into nectar of instruction, nectar of devotion,
Okay, it's wonderful.
Saturday and Sunday.
I read nectar in Saturday. I have nectar of devotion. It's
Wow.
very the nectar of devotion. You will read this Shyam Kund, Radha Kund, and all. It's wonderful. and nectar of instruction.
We
It's
also
really,
took that.
yes, the book I have. It's really how a devotee should do, what to do, what not to do. It clearly explaining that.
Explain, yeah. Another one we also touched later is Sri Upanishad.
Ishopanishad, that's it.
So we combine that. We know how
So you
to.
already completed up to everything.
I mean, us.
Curious.
Yes, we are completing. We this net of devotion. We're supposed to have done it last year, but the Maharaj was not available.
Okay.
So we jumped. We jumped it. Finish. So he's available. So he told us to finish the other one. Then when he is available, we will continue. We just do it. Just 1 month. It's not long.
No.
February we are done.
Okay.
February we are done. Then we start the teachers training.
Okay.
But when it's been about teachers, we do ISKCON teachers
So
training.
exams, you face an exams.
We finish the final exam.
So when the next session will start, Prabhu, I also try to join, but only thing is office timings.
No problem. Next session will start next month. They will advertise it. I will let you know.
So what will be the timing, Prabhu? Because see, I have
I will let
attended 2 sessions, but one is almost I have completed. Only Bhagavad Gita last
Okay.
few chapters were remain. The first Bhakti Sastri. The second one I am not able to attend at all.
What you do is,
I want to start from zero.
okay, no problem. We will arrange the program. When we arrange the program, you will do the other one. You will join the other link formally, so that you will get certificate by the end of the. Then we will now be, we will all our
No.
packet.
I want to start from
The next session.
yes.
Fine.
Start from zero. Prabhu, for me, certificate is
Fine. Everything is here, Prabhu. Everything we have everything.
Let me complete this. Krishna has given us this, so I'll complete.
So when we are done with this one now, we'll do this one now. We are like introducing them. The next one is we divide it. One model, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We write the exam. 6 chapters. We write the exam. That's how we.
Okay, yeah, exams, no? There also, I have given lot many exams. I have written this what we call the long we call in Niban Hindi, the big they are
Essay.
essay.
That open
Actually,
book.
I don't know where I kept it.
That
It's
open
like-
book is what the essay.
No. Okay, they give open book, but for
open
us.
book and closed book. There are 2
Okay.
types.
Okay.
It's the same thing. Marble standard. They've not changed.
Okay.
So the open book is the one you make references. Then the closed book is you close the book.
Questions, answers.
Uh-huh.
So that those questions, answers also they used to say, I do remember.
It helps you to remember so many things. You remember and you realize it. So now let's just do this 20. Or we stop at 20 now.
Yeah, 20 Prabhu, let's.
Okay.
It's already over.
So namaste, namaste.
Namaste.